Imagine this. A machine, decades old, built by human hands, launched into the silent void of space. A machine designed to die, to drift, a tombstone to our ambition. For years it was nothing more than space junk, a silent derelict. And then, in October 2017, without warning, it woke up. It began to speak. This isn't science fiction, this is the true story of the Image satellite, and it's just one example of the strange, unsettling mysteries that lurk in the junkyard above our heads. Thousands of objects, defunct satellites, spent rocket stages, tools dropped by astronauts, orbit our planet. Most are dead. But some are just sleeping. And when they wake up, they send chills down the spines of scientists and engineers alike. What are they saying? And more importantly, why are they saying anything at all? Let's start with Image. Launched by NASA in 2000, its mission was to study Earth's magnetosphere. It worked beautifully for nearly 6 years. Then, in December 2005, it vanished. Gone. Presumed lost forever. A valiant ghost in the machine. For 12 years, it was just another piece of cosmic debris. Until a decade later, an amateur astronomer named Scott Tilley, armed with a backyard antenna and a passion for space, detected a faint pulse. A signal. It was Image. NASA confirmed it. This dead satellite without any command had spontaneously rebooted. It was alive again. What could make a multi-million-dollar piece of hardware, dormant for over a decade, suddenly switch itself back on and start transmitting? It sent data. It responded to commands, then fell silent again. A brief, unsettling resurrection. The official explanation for Image's reawakening, and other zombie satellites, often points to a complex mix of space weather and engineering quirks. Consider this. Satellites are bombarded by radiation. Sometimes a high-energy particle can damage a critical electronic component, essentially killing it. But paradoxically, another particle hit, or perhaps extreme temperature fluctuations as the satellite spins in and out of sunlight, could reset that component, or bypass a fault. It's like your old phone suddenly turning on after you drop it one too many times, but on a cosmic scale. A glitch in the matrix that works in reverse. But, Image wasn't the first. Long before Image there was LES-1, launched by MIT back in 1965. It was part of a communications experiment. Its antenna, though, failed shortly after launch. Fast forward 50 years, in 2013, and another amateur astronomer, Phil Williams, actually heard it. A ghostly, slow-motion signal, kind of like a record playing at the wrong speed. LS-1 was talking. And this time, honestly, the explanation was even stranger. It wasn't radiation. Turns out it was believed to be a failed component, a transistor that finally broke completely after decades of thermal stress. When that component failed, it closed a circuit that had previously been open, allowing just a trickle of power to reach a dormant transmitter. The satellite's battery was long dead, but its solar panels, still functioning, were providing just enough juice to power this ancient, sputtering signal. A half-century-old message from beyond. While fascinating, these zombie satellites actually highlight a serious growing problem: space junk. There are hundreds of thousands of pieces of debris orbiting Earth, from tiny paint chips all the way up to entire rocket stages. Each one is basically a potential missile, capable of destroying active satellites, or even the International Space Station. A Kessler syndrome event, where one collision triggers a chain reaction, could make low Earth orbit unusable for generations. So, what do these ghost satellites actually communicate? It's not alien messages, sadly. Usually it's basic telemetry. Simple beeps, bursts of data indicating its internal temperature, battery voltage, or whether its solar panels are receiving light. It's kind of like the equivalent of a dying person whispering, "I'm cold," or "I'm tired." But, even these simple messages can provide invaluable data. They allow engineers to study how materials degrade in space over decades, how old components hold up carbohydrates, and what extreme conditions can do to our technology. Each ghostly signal is a lesson, a warning, and a testament to the incredible resilience and unpredictability of the machines we send into the cosmos. And the mysteries don't stop there. There are stories of other strange signals, inexplicable trajectory changes in long-dead rocket bodies, and even occasional short-lived transmissions from objects never officially cataloged. While, many turn out to be harmless glitches or misidentifications, the vastness of space and the sheer number of abandoned objects we've sent there means that there will always be room for the unexplained. Are we truly alone up there with our dead machines? Or are some of them just waiting for the right cosmic ray, the perfect thermal cycle to send their last ghostly message back home? The story of the Image satellite, LES-1, and countless others, reminds us that space isn't just an empty void. It's a vast, unpredictable ocean where our abandoned technology drifts, sometimes to wake and whisper its last words. It really forces us to ask, what else is out there quietly observing us, long after we've forgotten about it? And what will we leave behind for future generations to discover, perhaps centuries from now? The next time you look up at the stars, remember that not everything out there is natural. Some of it is ours, some of it is dead, and some of it is just waiting to be heard again. What do you think about ghost satellites? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of space, hit that like button, subscribe at Life and Nature Matters, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next cosmic exploration. Thanks for watching.